Hey guys, Michael here with Hello Cupcake, it's me, and I am doing a video just to kind of catch you guys up on what has been going on in my life. Um, so first and foremost, I went to the doctor just recently, and this year's ailments seem to be carpal tunnel, as well as a few other issues. Um, Went in because I have been having a lot of tremors in my face and my hands and stuff like that, and because Parkinson's runs on my dad's side of the family, I thought, well, I would go and get myself checked out and see what the hell is actually going on. Um, so they still haven't figured out why I'm having tremors in the face and in the hands and stuff like that. But they have said that I do have mild and moderate carpal tunnel in my hands. So I'm like, well, that's just freaking awesome. Okay, high fives all around. Um, so we are in the process of dealing with that as well as trying to figure out other stuff. And one of the biggest issues right now with me is my mental health. Guys, I don't know what's been going on over the last 3 months, but my mental health has been shit. It has just gone downhill significantly. Um, I had about 3 or 4 months there where everything was just good and golden. I was feeling happy. I was upbeat. I was positive. And now it's just like absolute shit. It's hard for me to really get anything going. Um, I was out with a girlfriend of mine the other day, and usually when we're out and about, we're giggling, we're laughing, we're just having a good time. I was at the point where I was just like, you know what? I've got to go home because I feel like I'm on the verge of having a breakdown right here, and you don't need to see this. The public doesn't need to see this. I just need to get home. So that that was just a whole slew of bullfuckery. Um, I tried using a testosterone patch um, that I and uh, that really just set me into another depressive spiral. I'm trying to figure out what I can do to boost my testosterone levels so that I don't feel like shit all the time. But every time I go and I use testosterone, it jacks me up. It doesn't matter if it's the cream, if it's the patch, if it's the injection. I was talking to my mom about this earlier, and she said, well, you know, when you were taking the injections and you were doing that cream, it didn't seem to affect you. I said, yeah, I think it did, Mom, because remember, during that time period is when I was having, like, serious, massive, depressive, suicidal thoughts and all that other shit happening with me. And she's like, oh, you know what? That does make sense then. So, my my doctors and I have been talking, and we're trying to figure out what the next step is. And jokingly, I said, you know, well, maybe you're gonna have to put me into like a medically induced coma, shoot me full of testosterone to get like my levels back up, and then bring me out of it like a week later after my hormones have regulated themselves or something. But, you know, I was told, oh, well, we don't do that. And like, it was kind of tongue-in-cheek there, but whatever. So, yeah, that's what's been going on. And I have, like, this massive trip coming up in less than a month. My aunt and I, we are taking a trip up to Alaska. And I think I've talked about this in previous videos or whatever. But I'm worried that my depression's going to kick in while I'm on the trip and completely ruin it for her. And it's scaring the shit out of me right now, guys. I'm telling you this right now. Like, I had a dream where I committed suicide there in Alaska. Like, I purposely missed the port call and just walked off into the Alaskan woods and killed myself. I don't want to feel like this, and I'm doing everything I possibly can to not feel like this. But everyone that I tried to talk to lately about what's going on in my life, what my thought processes are, what's going on in my head, stuff like that, I just don't feel like I'm being heard. And I know technically I'm not being heard right now. I'm just sitting in front of my camera recording, talking about what's going on in my life and boo-hooing and whatever else. I know I'm going to get a million trolls telling me, oh, well, you should just go ahead and kill yourself then, you fat fuck. But, to those people, fuck you, whatever. You could think whatever you need to. But yeah, I've just been really stressed out lately over this trip, and then just trying to figure out what to do from there, or what to do up to then. Like, there's been times where I've not even gotten out of bed. Like, I've spent an entire 24-hour day just laying in bed, crying, not being able to even really move, not answering the phone. I actually had a friend come over and check on me because she didn't hear from me in like a couple of days, and I normally answer my phone the minute she calls. It doesn't matter what time of day or night. People know. It doesn't matter if it's 2 o'clock in the morning or what. I will answer my phone. And if I don't answer my phone, there's two reasons. One, I'm either asleep and didn't hear my phone because I've been taking some really strong sleeping pills lately. Or there's something wrong with me. Like, those are typically the only two reasons that I don't answer someone's phone call. Very seldomly, if I'm on the phone with someone else and someone calls, do I not just say, hey, hold on a second, click over, hey, I'm on the phone, let me call you right back, and click back. Because I never know if somebody else is having an emergency or whatever else. It's just part of... I'm a phone whore. I love being on the phone. I love talking on the phone. I'm not a texter. I don't even really like video chatting with people. I'd rather just talk on the phone, because video chatting means I have to stand there with my phone in front of my face or whatever. With talking on the phone, I have like one of these little Bluetooths. You've probably seen it in some of my other videos. I just keep that connected to me 24 hours a day, because in my lovely home, I don't get very good reception, so I have to leave my cell phone in areas that I know that I have reception, so that I can walk around the whole house. So I just keep the Bluetooth in, and I use the Amazon Dot for everything else. Like, if I need to send a text message or whatever, or I'll tell Google to send me or to send a text message. Amazon really doesn't have it down yet, but that's a whole different story, and I'm not going to get into a tech review right now. So yeah, there's been that. On a even more personal note, not relating to my mental health or health at all, really. I've been doing a lot of scrapbooking lately, and just been making some really nice pieces. I spent about a month and a half, almost 2 months, working on my niece's scrapbook for her, and it was more of a memory book than a scrapbook. I took a bunch of pictures of her when she was little, and pictures of me and her together, her and her mom together, and stuff like that, and compiled it all and put it into a book. And one of the pages at the very end of the book, when you open it up, there's a little card in there. When you open the card up, it starts playing a recorded message that I sent to her, just saying, you know, baby girl, I love you so much, and I'm so proud of you, blah, 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 whatever else. It was originally going to be a present for her graduation, but I ended up giving it to her for her birthday, mainly because I didn't know where I was going to be. That's how serious things were getting there for a minute. I didn't know if I was going to have like some kind of depressive outbreak and end up not being around or whatever. So I wanted to really just get it to her more sooner than later. So yeah, I did that for her, and I have one that I can show you here that I've been working on. So this is one of the books that I've worked on, and you can see that I did some of the binding here. What I've been doing is taking old discarded library books and cutting them open and relining the insides. This is a linen paper, and then I took a distress pad from Tim Horton, I think that's his name, this thing here, and distressed the pages. And this is some ribbons that I sewn into the binding or whatever, but yeah, made a little Venus goddess figure to put it on the inside of the book, and then a feather that I found. And so this book here I'm like really proud of and really thankful that I've watched and learned how to make them. I've been watching a ton of tutorials on YouTube lately on how to make junk journals and stuff like that. And I think in one of my previous videos I even talked about wanting to do a travel journal or a travel scrapbook for my aunt and I when we go on this vacation. I just wanted to have a little something for her that was handmade and from the heart. And so that's kind of why I got into scrapbooking, and it has like taken over my life. I mean, there's so much shit that I have right now. There's like right behind the camera right here is like an entire 3-drawer plastic dresser thing. Like they're like the Rubbermaid dressers with the really deep shelves or whatever. There's tons of scrapbooking stuff inside there. On my couch right directly behind me I have scrapbooking shit all over there. On my desk right here I have scrapbooking stuff. On top of the dresser I have scrapbooking stuff. I have paper cutters and scissors and glue and embroidery floss and all this other stuff. My sister said, so this is going to be another one of your little projects, huh? I'm like, well, you know, beats sitting here staring at 4 walls and really allowing the depression to just eat away at me. So yeah, that's what I've been doing for to try to keep myself occupied. The main focus of all of it though was really just to figure out how to make a scrapbook or a junk journal and have it done in such a way that it looks good and that would be nice for my aunt to have. So I've been making other little journals and stuff for people along the way, and as I get better and better, this is just like some of the crap that I have. More linen paper and stuff. I wanted to see if there was like I have another journal around here somewhere that I was going to share with you guys, but whatever. So yeah, and then I found out also after I get home from my trip that my mom is going to come and be visiting for a little while right afterwards. So I get home from my trip May 26th or 27th, and then my mom comes and visits for however long she's going to be here in like June 24th or 25th, something like that. So it's going to be a lot of excitement. And we talked about going to Canada when she comes up because she's got a passport now. I have a passport. And I live like 40 miles from Victoria. So I told her, I'm like, well, when you come up, you're going to have your RV with you. We can just take the RV, go over to Victoria, go drive around, have fun. If we decide to stay the night, we have the RV there. We could just park somewhere. And so I'm kind of looking forward to that. One of the stops on the cruise is Victoria, but that's like the last day. So I'm gonna get to see it a little bit, but not enough where I'm gonna be able to explore it for any length of time, because I think we're only there for like 3 hours, and it's at night from like 6 to 9 or something like that. So anyways, I'm going to be doing videos sporadically throughout the time that I'm on the ship. And I'm going to have my computer with me, and I have an internet package paid for or whatever. So I'm going to try to upload videos as we go along. And if you want to see the picture aspect of it, follow me along on Instagram. You can find my Instagram. It's Michael Scott Peterson, SON, all one word, you know. And I'll try to remember to leave a link to it in the description down below. Then that way you can follow along. Or I just recently found out that my Instagram feed is connected to the blog. So if you go to the blog, hellocupcakeitsme.com, you'll see all the pictures as I post them there. But I have a couple of little cameras. I have like a knockoff GoPro that I'm going to be using. I gotta see if I can find all the rest of the accoutrements that go with it. Like I have this little underwater shell that I'm going to take with me, but I just want to see if I can find more stuff to go along with it. I have a whole box of things floating around here somewhere that's all the little different doohickeys. So that should be fun. And yeah. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. But if you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comments section down below. If you would like to talk to me directly, you can go ahead and shoot me an email. That's hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com. Make sure that you hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and hit that little bell icon so you're notified of whenever I upload videos. And if there's a video topic that you would like for me to cover, or if you would like for me to do a question and answer session, I'm always down for that. So get your questions submitted to me, and I will do another video and do an answer for them if that's something that you guys would like. You can put your questions in the comments section down below, or send me an email, and I'll get back to you with those as soon as possible. My cruise date is May 19th. I'm actually leaving the 18th to go stay the night in Seattle with my aunt, so then that way we can get up first thing in the morning and get checked in onto the boat and everything. So I would like to try to do another video before then, so if you guys get me those questions and comments before then, I will do that and have another video set up, and all that other stuff. So anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Bye!